Thank you so much for your time. It's time for one-on-one now. And as earlier mentioned, tonight in studio, he's an MC, he's a film producer, he has a hashtag called Team, and I'll censor the rest of that. He'll tell you himself. Very, very pleased tonight to be hosting on one-on-one. David, the student. The hashtag is David, the hashtag is one-on-one. His Twitter handle is at Dave the Student. Of course, my Twitter handle is at Lillian_Muli. We'll be putting up those Twitter handles on your screen shortly. So talk to us. Just comment on what David the Student will be revealing here. We're unmasking this funny guy tonight. Is he as funny as he is on TV? We'll be finding out shortly. David the Student.
All right. Hi. You know, this one looks like a runway. It reminds me of how we do. I was doing last week. I was doing Mr. and Miss Wasingishu County. You know, normally people come just Mr. and Miss Nairobi County. People walk very nice. Mr. and Miss Eldoret, my goodness, Wasingishu County. It was amazing. We introduced mtu anakuja paka anasalimia watu wa kwao. They're like, okay. That is Mr. and Miss Wasingishu County, my goodness. I'm here. Hiya, I'm here. Lillian, kuja ni unmask.
David the Student.
Yeah.
Sasa?
I'm good, how are you?
So Mr. and Mrs. Wasingishu County. Wait a minute. So jamana kam anaangalia tu camera. Yeah, there's no swag.
That's a bit. And actually, when they see you, alafu they know you. You know, in Nairobi, when people see you, they're like, "Ah, Lillian Muli!" Then they're shouting. Or they don't shout.
They do what?
And then when you look at them, they pretend they've not seen you. Then,
so that's saying, I prefer that actually. That's less intrusive.
The silent one.
Yeah. So why David the Student? People are asking, are you a student? What's up with the name?
David the Student started, I started performing when I was in high school.
Really?
Yeah, I was in St. Anthony's Boys High School, Kitale. So I used to come on stage with my uniform, my school uniform. So that's where the name David the Student started. And it's Churchill who gave me, actually. Because I remember, you're tiny, then you're just scared of the stage, like you don't know what you're going to do.
Yeah.
It's the first time you're performing on a stage that will be on TV. So you're there, then Churchill asks you, what's your name? And you're like, David. Then he just goes and says, give it up for David, the student. So I'm like, you got the student. Then it started. Yeah.
So you started comedy when you were in high school?
In high school.
That's when you started chekeshaing people?
You know how funny it is? I wanted to be a news anchor.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's try. Let's audition David the Student. Now I'm doing for you a screen test. And this is you trying to be an anchor. Look at, which camera? Camera, this one.
Okay.
That one. Yes, the one behind me.
Yeah. Give me sports news.
Okay. So say something.
Yeah, sports news. So ladies, go away.
That's your screen test.
Okay, on a serious note now.
Yes.
Yeah? You know TV stations at home, news zote ni sports. It's sports. Yeah. Even the headlines, they say welcome to our sports news. But before sports, we start with politics. David Rudisha, this day, the world record honor, ameng'ang'anywa kiti. So I say it's somebody else who's taken it. That is politics.
So but I think you would have made it. Yeah,
I would have.
Yeah, you would have. You would have done a good job.
But you know how it changed. Yeah? I had a very interesting principle. He knew I'm a comedian because I performed once. And then every time I perform on assembly for our parade, he'd give me 2,000 shillings.
Wow.
2,000 shillings.
2,000 shillings is a lot of money when you're in school.
Yeah, it give me imagine he did that. It's called Cosmos Nabungola. I'll never forget that guy. Made me become a comedian. So every time I'd perform, 2,000 bob. So I'm like, yeah.
And
then I go eat
some
mkate.
Love it.
Yeah, they used to love it. And then when I'm broke, I go back. So with time, I just changed and I started doing comedy. Okay,
and then your debut on, of course, the big stage where there's thousands of people watching and you have this veteran comedian introducing you, and then you're in front of thousands of Kenyans, and you have to make them laugh. What was that for you? What was that like for you?
It was amazing. But funny enough, I always, when growing up, I used to tell myself, one day I'll be on TV. I just used to believe that. Yeah. So when it came, I didn't know. And it's funny enough, I don't like watching myself on TV.
Really?
I don't like.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't like watching myself.
But you know you get better when you watch yourself. Like, actually, that's how a lot of people that are on TV get better, because you're your best critic.
Yeah, I have two personalities. I have David the student, the stupid guy. And then I have David Kangogo. That's me now. So whenever I'm doing a show, that's David the student. Then after stage, I'm off. I'm not on TV. I'm David Kangogo. Okay. So I use David Kangogo to watch David the student. That's where I can see. I see the mistakes I've done. I see the good things.
Yeah.
But I don't laugh.
You don't laugh? So where do you get your jokes?
Where I get my jokes? Interesting. You should feel this finger.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Very hard.
Now I have a very interesting friend. It's called Mamush. So this guy, we like playing PlayStation together. That is why it's very hard. So every time I play, I get so many jokes. Because we're playing, then we're chatting. We're like, that's a funny one. Then I pause, just write it. That's a funny one.
Yeah. Wow.
And actually, when you come to the biggest thing you can see a comedian happy, getting a new joke that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, I see guys just jumping. Like, hey,
okay, tell me the funniest joke you've ever told. And you'd better make Kenyans laugh. You guys, if David the student makes you laugh, just, tweet us or write to us that, yes, that was funny. If you don't think it's funny, let him know as well.
Don't
what's the
tell
funniest
Kenyans
joke you've
that.
ever
They're
told?
very good at that.
You know me, I can't pretend, yeah? If it's funny, I'll laugh. If it's not...
The funniest, I've done a couple of them.
Okay.
But the funniest,
one that made people just laugh for days. You can do one right now.
The one the way guys from home, they don't know how to use microphone.
Yeah.
That was one of them. They forget they have the microphone on. You know how guys in Nairobi, when they talk, they remember they have the microphone on. And even when you bring announcements, they move the microphone away. So they, okay, very nice. Then they come back and say, okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told that the cars should be parked on the right side when you enter. Very nice. But those guys, they forget they have the microphone. So they go back, pass, karibu tukate kege saizi, karibu tukate kege ka pesa. Then somebody brings an announcement. They're like, yeah, so tukikata keki, hapana, wamama wasukule sai. No. Patai. Pass, then they forget you've had. They're like, pass, naambiwa wamama tunawapenda ka pesa. So mama will love you so much, ndawabia saa gugula. Pass. And then they even, you know, when you're talking, you're laughing.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when you're talking, they forget, they start pointing people with the microphone. So you feel the voice coming, going.
Yeah.
So they like, wale watu ambao wamekaa pale usisonge ukae huko. Tunasonga unashinda unaambia mtu kaa hapa natoka naenda nakaa huko tusikosane. They're supposed to use the back. Tusikosane kabisa. Tusikosane. And then the last one, you know how guys in Nairobi.
But it must be hard to be an MC in one of those rural functions. I mean, these guys are usually out of control.
It is. You know the difference with Ushago events and Nairobi events, they are different. They are different. You know the difference with the announcements?
Yeah.
Nairobi, the announcements here, not just Nairobi, but urban centers. Somebody just comes and says, ladies and gentlemen, you've parked KSZ 544. Q, please, you're blocking people. That's an announcement.
Yeah.
But the announcement in Ushago, please, tulisema hivi, watu kutoka nyumbani. Watu kutoka nyumbani, usikalie kiti ya plastic. Kalia nyasi. Please, tusikosane. That is the announcement. Like I was I was in KC. The announcement that guy came on. The guy came and said, "Hi." I don't know why Ushago, they respect people from Nairobi. They respect them. So you get there, then as an MC comes and says, "Haya, tuelewana hivi. Choo ya watu kutoka Nairobi iko pale imeandikwa iko choo. Tulichimba jana usiku. Choo ya watu wa nyumbani msituni iko pale." Ukisikia kichaka imetingisika kuna mtu hapo.
Okay, go easy on me. Okay, please.
No, okay.
Whoa, Kleenex, somebody. Anyway,
She's
so
crying.
yeah, that's what happens to me, but you know, that's because I've got a lot of joy in me. So,
which is nice.
where did you start? No, rather, you told me where you started. Are you from Eldoret? Because you do a lot of these Kalenjin jokes and.
I grew. I was born and raised in Nakuru. But I moved to Eldoret for 2 years with my parents. But then we just had to move out. Life into Kimbiza. I don't know how we didn't see it coming. It's Eldoret. Life has to Kimbiza you. So I don't know how we didn't see it coming.
Yeah. So on a serious note, though, what happened?
In Eldoret?
Yeah.
No. We had a business going on well in Nakuru. Then after a while, it's just like, parents, they just have to move. So they moved to just try and make ends meet and all.
Yeah.
My dad was in the army. Yeah, he's my best friend. My dad is he was in Idi Amin, the movie.
Oh, he was?
The one that was shot in Kenya.
Really?
Yeah, he's very funny. He gives me some jokes at times. Yeah. You know how people in a matatu in Nairobi, like if you're sitting and then you're browsing, you're looking at your pictures.
Yeah.
People don't care.
Yeah.
They don't look at it. But then when you're in Ushago, you're looking at your pictures, somebody just does it. Hapo ni wapi? So there's a guy, my uncle was checking. My uncle's a very arrogant guy. So he's checking through his pictures, then asked me hapo ni wapi.
Yeah.
So one guy asked him hapo ni wapi, just ask hapo ni wapi.
Okay, so
yeah,
so that way na matatu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody asked him hapo ni wapi.
So okay, let me ask you then. Okay, so hapo ni wapi?
Hapa ni mahali kofi utoka.
What?
He was about to slap him. He was like, hapa ndo mahali kofi utoka.
Oh, coffee. Oh my goodness. I'd have loved to see the expression of that guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you ever run out of ideas, like as a comedian? You know, I believe you guys go with the vibe of the audience. Do you ever run out of ideas?
That would be you'll be blaming yourself. Man.
Yeah.
You'll be lazy. Because you see what happens in comedy. Comedy. There's jokes in every corner. In everything there's a joke, and there's a comedian who's being a comedian is like a calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll find that you look at something and then you see the other perspective of it. Like something tragic like Westgate.
Yeah.
It was very tragic and Kenyan won. But comedians had jokes for that. So you see, there's always the funny side in everything. The airport, the Inferno.
Yeah.
The guys had jokes on that. But at times we limit the jokes you say because you can't come and sit cracking on.
Yeah.
So it's just you to look at everything in the other angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you've got a hashtag, and sometimes you've done jokes where there's prominent people, and you say, look at your neighbor and say what?
Stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah.
And so where did you come up with that? Why did you come up with that?
Stupid is not it's a compliment.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just have to talk about this. But Eldoret, see the compliment. It's a compliment. Like you cook burger for somebody eats like, hey, imboga ni tamu, imboga ni stupid kabisa. Imboga ni stupid. So when you tell someone, tell your neighbor stupid, it's a compliment. Like Lillian Mulin is stupid.
Never ever.
Very stupid. No, not stupid. Yeah. It's a compliment. So when I have to explain it. Like I remember there's a time I was performing in front of the Canadian ambassador. I just had to explain it because they feel it.
Yeah. They'd be like, what? You calling me stupid?
Yeah, you calling me stupid? Like, really?
Yeah, like, what's that about? So, you hosted, you had the rare opportunity. Not a lot of people get this opportunity, but you emceed for the deputy president's daughter. So, David, the student, you have come of age. I mean, when you get booked for such high-profile events, tell us about that, what that experience was like for you.
A friend of mine called me. He told me it's the DP's daughter's birthday, and he's planning a surprise, and she's one of my fans. So I got there. I was not going to MC.
Had you ever met her? Had you ever met him?
No, the DP had met him, but it was just those random ones.
Yeah.
So I got to the house. That's not a house. I got to their big house. You know how people do cribs.
Yeah.
You're like, welcome to my house. This is my living room. This is my bedroom. Hey. If that's 3-season, so I got them like, yeah. But then I'm just whisked away because they don't want me to see her.
Yeah.
So or her to see me rather. So I'm there. Then she comes and I was with Size 8 and a couple of other guys. So we called and she's like, yeah, she's surprised and all. Then we're sitting there. So it got to a place when the event started, it was not a bit in order. So I just had to
take over and MC.
Yeah, which it was a nice experience. After
was
that,
her dad there? Was the deputy president there?
No, he wasn't there. The mom was there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a busy
well,
guy.
yeah, because I wanted to know if you made him laugh. Did you make her laugh though?
Oh,
the birthday girl.
Surprisingly, I know she was in tears.
Yeah. Kind of. Like
actually, after that, I got some other gigs with the second lady.
Yeah.
Now I used to go with, for some events, the JO events, the group she's organizing. So it was a bit of blessing for me to go there and just stand and start performing.
Yeah.
And then.
Okay. So David, the student, you know, this is one-on-one, and a lot of people who are watching you, you know, want you to make them laugh. You know, they just know you as this funny guy. So just do a very short stint, something funny that will appease the viewers, something that will make them laugh.
Appease them.
Yeah, like tell them jokes. Like just be in your element as stand-up comedian.
As stand-up comedian.
Go.
You better be a good audience.
I'm here cheering.
Just you laugh like, you know, guys, how they laugh at home.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, my grandma laughs, then she coughs.
She laughs and then she coughs.
Yeah. So you limit our jokes when you're talking to her. Because you're like, watch her. She does that. She's a big Beyonce fan.
Really?
Yeah. But on a Rihanna.
Oh, okay.
Rihanna. So you put Rihanna, you're like, no, you. She claims she's the closest person to Mandela.
Why? She met him?
She used to say that, so we didn't understand her. She used to say, every time Mandela angeongea, nilikuwa mbele yake. We were tight. I feel very bad. So nabi ulipiga picha na yeye? Hapana? How? Alikuwa akiongea kwa TV, I must sit and watch. That's how tight we were. Oh, my grandma, she's the best.
But I think you just made that up. But okay.
No,
that's Gogo. That's Gogo, right?
Gogo, yeah. She's called Gogo. You know, it's custom. Like I was saying the other day on our show, it's our custom. When you get home, you're given mursik.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lady alipatiwa mursik. I'm sure if you go there, you'll be given. Have you been there?
Yeah, I have been there. Yeah.
That's interesting. What were they saying? Because normally, they
love me. They're really nice to me.
Somebody wants to sit with you.
Yeah.
Then they'll come sit here. Then afterwards they just niwewe. Ngoi. Ai niwewe. Brother, ngoja kidogo naambia kawa niwewe. Then they call each other. Then they're like, you are looking at you, Lilian Muli. You have the potential. Very nice.
Potential of what?
Says you're in a hotel.
Yeah.
You have the potential ya kununulia kila mtu hapa lunch. Nunua lunch. So you thought you have the potential to.
Yeah, I saw you do that to the governor.
The governor?
Yeah.
Yeah, the governor. When you're doing
that was unexpected.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
Even me, I didn't expect that. Yeah, it just came. I was on stage and then I said, tell your neighbors stupid. Then I went back, then came back running, and then the next person I'm seeing is the governor. Next to him was the senator.
Yeah.
He was stupid. Then I took his water, drank. It was very nice.
Okay.
Not many people do that.
Yeah.
And next time, my prayer is that I'll drink His Excellency the President's water and hopefully explain to him, stupid, how it is. Then everybody can.
And what about the athletes' jokes? There's this whole thing about you know, our athletes, most of them are from that Kalenjin. Most of them, the really, really renowned athletes, they run well. So, you know, there's this thing that you comedians do about how when they win a race, just the typical things that they do. So what is it? Why are comedians like yourself so harsh on our athletes? Why do you make so much fun of them?
We're not harsh on them. they are harsh on themselves.
Yeah.
You're like, you know how I was watching some event, homecoming, and they were giving them presents. You know how guys in America receive presents?
Yeah.
They come, they hold the present, they're like, I want to thank my producer, thank you so much for believing in me. My mom, thank you for giving me the chance. The fans, I appreciate. That's how they do that when they receive the awards. Then the awards, Kemboy came, he's been given an award. He came and said, first I want to thank myself for running this race. Second, I want to thank the inside me. Unachua unakimbia saa zingine ukitrain, and then you feel something is telling you, aga umechoka. Then I tell myself, wewe something, ngoja kidogo. Then you just continue. So I thank myself, the inner side me. Thirdly, I want to thank my feet. So they thank themselves. You can thank themselves.
Oh, David the student. So anyway, as we wind up, David the student, what are we expecting from you in coming years? Because comedy right now is big in this country.
Yeah.
So for you, who is under the Churchill stable currently, what are we expecting to see from you in coming years?
What you're expecting to see coming from me, you've not seen yet what is coming. A lot. A lot. Like on Saturday, on Thursday, yesterday actually, we were having a meeting with Churchill. You know, we normally have a meeting before we start recording, before we pray and everything.
Yeah.
And Churchill has plans for each comedian. Like you could see, I like the way he has passion for us, and I really thank God for him, because you see, God just used him to bless us. So every time he talks, you'd feel he has program and everything just planned for you. You can see something in you.
Yeah.
But then
so he's a good mentor.
Yeah, and then in the inside you know what you can do, and you feel bado, but you just want to grow step by step, because you don't want to just jump and then the next time you fall and you want to start from scratch. So it's just step by step, but a lot is coming from me. You've not seen
fantastic.
The stupid in me.
We've not seen the stupid in you. So you've got a lot of fans, David. And before we take the tweets, let me tell you what people are saying. This is to David. You have done us proud. Purity Chalagat from Kericho.
Wow.
Achomin Kapisa.
That is, I love you so much.
Oh, I love you so much.
Achomin Kapisa too.
Okay, somebody here is saying, Adam from Kitangala, you are funny. God willing, you will reach the international level. But you know, like, question is, with the whole vernacular and tribal jokes, do you think that will be able to cross borders? Will people understand that?
Nice.
Yeah, that's food for thought. Ati choya wageni ni mpya Julie Chimbwa jana halafu wenyeji when I met you in KD I never knew I will see you mbele yangu kwa TV. This is Lydia. And finally, David, your suit is so nice. And let's take two more. For the first time I've seen Lilian Muli crying. Yeah, you made me cry. You know, this gets very awkward. But then this I do when it's just uncontrollable. Like, you're really, really a funny guy. David, you're really funny for sure. Woye David, the stupid makes me stupid because of his stupidness. I big you up. Okay, let's take a look at the tweets. So many messages, I can't read all of them.
There's something that interested me there. The question about doing the vernacular jokes.
Yeah.
See, most people, I at times see those tweets like, this guy is just doing the tribal jokes. They are not tribal jokes.
Yeah.
It's something that somebody can relate to. I can talk, I have a Twitter joke, but my grandmother cannot laugh at a Twitter joke.
Yeah.
But when you say, wale watu wamekaa hapa, please usikanyage mtu mwingine, they know that that's what they go through.
They can relate to
and that is why when you see Americans performing, they're like white people, black people, because that's what they can relate to.
Yes.
You see, and just to mention this, Nasisemi, I've performed in Uganda and Rwanda, so they don't know who Kaleos are.
Yeah.
They don't know our tribes and all. So you can just shift and it's your audience. You're just looking at the larger audience out there. So it's good when you're doing something people can relate to.
Okay, awesome. And in your defense, I think it's a good thing because like Haris is Meru Hambaringani.
Hambaringani, yeah, he's my best friend.
He's Meru. I mean, there are others who there's Smart Joker, he's Luya. Yeah. So it's a nationwide. Yeah, it brings us together. We appreciate each other's culture.
And people like laughing at themselves.
They do love laughing at themselves. Yeah, but I'm yet to hear a Kamba joke that would make me laugh really.
There are some. You should invite Chipukizi.
Chipukizi.
Oh, yeah. Chipukizi is one funny Kamba.
Yeah. So let's take a look at the tweets.
The tweets.
The tweets. Yes. This is Real Talent. Big up. #111. Thank you, Frank.
Asante sana.
Shelfa Wairimo, you're saying David is my best local comedian. Can't stop smiling.
Stop smiling. Start laughing.
Tendi Kimani, David the student, you make us laugh, and I am glad you're doing well. I'm so happy, Lillian, for letting David come to One-on-One, and I'm his biggest fan. Kudos, David and Lillian. Oh, thank you, Esther.
Oh.
And Joseph, David is a great comedian. His jokes are real, simple, and rib-cracking. Keep it up. Yeah, that one for the funeral. That one for the funeral and for the wedding. Those ones really, I mean, yes, that's what people want to hear. Things that they can relate to.
They can relate.
So as we close, leave our audience smiling because we're pressed for time now and we're closing. And thank you so much to my directors Kanze and Alex for the Kleenex. This guy has got me tearing up. And of course DJ Crossfade, the baddest DJ in town.
Chicky Wiki.
Chicky, yeah.
Chicky Wiki.
DJ Crossfade, DJ Mogo, that's what his mom calls him. He's called Mogo.
Mogo.
Yeah.
Oh, Mogo.
Hizi majina za kujibandika sijui David the student sijui
Mwana ma DJ uliona when you went to Eldoret, did you see DJ Zoko? Like his mix, yeah. So some guys ushago kwetu, they buy his mix, then they are the DJs.
Yes.
Then they play it. So the DJ ako hapa anapiga story na nyinyi. Then uko juu unasikia the DJ is mixing. Then you look at there's nobody. It's his big.
Yeah. Okay, so are you leaving us with a funny, let me not say a funny number, that's a really shady word, but leave us laughing. Let us remember you for being the funny guy that left us in stitches.
In stitches?
Yeah.
Wow. And there was. Now, there's just something I've seen there.
Yeah.
There's the tweets. I remember some guy is running. So when they finished the race, some white guy came and said, oh my God, you're so fast, my goodness, like I couldn't see you. Can you follow me on Twitter? The guy's like, what? Follow me like on Twitter, you follow me? The guy was like, no, we don't follow people. People follow us. I'm like, no, on Twitter, like the bad Twitter. I'm like, oh, you're saying I was fast like the bad. No, Twitter, like follow me. Then I follow you back. No, you follow me. That's enough. My people, they're
David, the student. Aki, but then one day when you get to Eldoret, I bet those people will be like, oh, not sana.
I'm planning to do a big comedy show in Eldoret.
Yeah.
It's my homecoming.
Your homecoming.
2 hours comedy.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Are you not gonna burn out or you're gonna be fine?
Oh, trust me.
Yes.
I did the Africa Kings of Comedy, one of my biggest achievements. So.
Okay, thank you so much. How do you say thank you in Kalenjin?
Do you know how to miss somebody?
Missing.
Missing, yeah. So just say Gongoi missing.
Gongoi missing.
Gongoi missing.
Thank you,
that's
David
me.
the student. Yeah, that's you. See, you're all over our studio. Thank you so much. Salimia watu nyumbani, Eldoret. No, okay, fine, not Eldoret. Nairobi, everywhere. This is David the student in the flesh.
Msalimiana wapi?
Wasalimiana pale, waambie kwa heri.
Pale. First I want to say hi to my mom, my dad. Thank you didn't ask me if I have a girlfriend. I'm sure alikuwa anangoja akachauliza sijibu. My dad, my mom, I love you so much. They're watching. My brothers, my best friend who keeps we write the jokes together. Mamush Matt. Thank you so much. And the principal who made me be here, Cosmaster Bungolo from St. Anthony's. That is my time. Stupid nyinyi wote.
Thank you for staying humble. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
That's One-on-One. See you next week. Good night.